Okay, welcome everyone to our podcast. We have no idea what we're doing, but it's called We Break the DM. It is a 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast. My name is Alex Hunter. I am your DM, and we're going to get in here and meet our players, and we're going to have some fun. So I'll have them all introduce themselves and their characters that they're playing. Unmute yourself, guy. Unmute yourselves, guy.
Yeah, I just like to start off by saying this is a mistake.
We figured you were gonna cue us in one at a time in a more professional manner than, hey, everyone, unmute yourselves.
Okay.
Hey, folks! This is the quality you should expect.
This isn't getting edited out. This is staying.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go from top down in the list.
So is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Hello. I'm Heather, and I'm gonna be Fiona.
And what is Fiona?
Fiona is a fawn fighter bard.
Yeah, and a fawn's like a half deer animal person. That's like the one homebrew thing we have in the characters. But
people on Google.
It'll be really good. What about you? Next.
I'm Sean. I'm playing Varis, and I'm a half monk, half druid, wood elf.
Yeah, you're one of our nasty boy multi-classers. That makes my life a living hell.
Who's next?
Hi. I'm Hi.
Jesus Christ, Carlos.
Hi, I'm Carlos.
What's your name, Carla?
Hi, I'm Carlos. I'm gonna be playing Aura. Aura's a tiefling paladin, and I'm shit at RP.
Yes, I love the contrast of tiefling paladin. I hope you role play as such.
I think that's my favorite
contrast there. It's pretty good. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
And finally,
and that's
the one and only.
That's me. I'm Chris. I'm playing a half elf warlock sorcerer named Astrid, and I'm also your resident pessimist and over prepared.
Yes, we'll look over to our, we played a campaign before this, and we just had Chris like he predicted what the story was going to be perfectly, and it scared the crap out of me.
Very good. I can see every equation.
Also, Chris is the only one that plays with us that actually RPs properly.
Hey, that's not true. The DM RPs.
All right, so I'll get into what the world, like the general knowledge of what this world is. I've definitely taken some inspiration from different areas. You'll probably recognize a couple names from different things, like general names from handbook D&D to some other stuff or some personal names. But we'll see what goes on. As far as general knowledge of the world goes, you are all in the world, and we're all born in the world of Eden, Eden. It's a magical place, similar in size and climate to Earth, because it was Earth. It's just set 24,000 years in the future. And some magic stuff happened. This isn't stuff that your players would, that your characters would necessarily know, because they wouldn't have any idea what Earth was. But this is just something that the players can know, just because there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to know. So I have some as far as aesthetic goes, think post-apocalyptic, but more medieval, like the medieval age again. But yeah, there are the three kingdoms, sorry, of Rodinia, Elysium, and Solaris, each all populated by all races, but mostly humans in Rodinia, elves in Elysium, and robots in Solaris. Yes, sir, we have robots in this game. It's going to be super, super fun, and we'll get into what they can do later. But we see our heroes actually in the game right now. We'll get into what they're doing. So Aura, Fiona, Astrid, and Varis have all been captured by a band of bandits, and they are all in the. You guys are all in the dungeon of this bandit camp. You are all in a cage. You are bound, gagged, and blindfolded, and there's just you're in a cage, locked up. You got the sense there were 2 guards guarding you, and you can definitely feel some heat from the walls around you. What do you do?
Well, first off, Astrid. I don't know why I'm in character voice while he's talking. Astrid is gonna are our feet bound?
You're gagged, so you can't speak. You are blindfolded, so you can't talk. Your feet aren't. They are bound, but so you can't like really. You can just like kind of but you can still like shift around, and your hands are tied behind your back. And you have none of your equipment.
Tied up like snakes.
Oh, so it was a great night.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night. It was a pretty good night.
Jesus. What do we do? What do we do, gang?
I guess we can't really make a perception.
How good is the gag? Like is it one of those like shitty gags or
no,
like...
it's not like a Spencer's gag. More like
all right.
More like someone tied some some cloth or in your mouth, like that kind of gag. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But as far as perception checks goes, you could like see what you smell or what you could like feel around the thing or what you can hear. Like you can still hear things. So perception isn't just sight.
All right then. Let's make some perception checks.
What? Who's making a perception check?
Fiona.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
What's my modifier?
Oh, and just so our potential audience knows, we dice roll in Discord. We use a dice roll bot. So if you hear typing before a dice roll, then that's why. We can all see each other's dice rolls, except for me, the DM. I use a external program.
And fun fact: this dice roll system loves to give us natural ones. So
our natural.
Oh, you mean the Discord dice roll? Yes, it is known for a fair amount of natural ones.
Sick nat one.
I think we went through the entire previous campaign.
3 and 1. It was 3. It was so disgusting.
How many crits did Chris get?
I got 1 critical, and one of them was at disadvantage.
One crit throughout the entire game. All right, what did
I got a 16. That was the highest.
You got a 16 for perception. Okay, so with a 16, so you kind of feel around. You know that your comrades are You know that your comrades are in the cage with you. You get this. You can hear that there are 2 guards standing in front of your cage. You can hear. You can feel heat coming from the 2 sides of the cage. So you kind of get the sense that there's some like torches there, giving off some light and heat. You also, with a 16, you hear some rustling from the other side of the room.
Can I just try to get up? Like,
yeah, I mean you can stand up. It's a little hard, but like you can like press yourself against the wall and like
get to my feet, and I
okay. You're bound at the ankles, so you're gonna be like hopping around.
That's good to know. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Someone help! What do we do?
Are arms tied in front of person or behind back?
Definitely
behind back.
Astrid's never been tied up and not been into it. This is weird.
I'm gonna start rolling to my left until I bump into someone.
Okay, you roll to your left and bump into Fiona.
Thank God, I thought it was gonna be me. I was gonna trip over him.
That would have been a good bit.
All right, now so I'm like kind of half laying on top of Fiona.
That's.
I'm assuming sitting on the floor still.
Yeah.
Neat.
How do we get out of here?
Fiona has horns, like little bitty ones. I doubt they're very sharp because they're just little nubbins.
As far as horns go, I wouldn't say that they're very sharp horns. Like deer horns aren't like cut
deer
a
horns
thing
are
sharp.
not at all. Can I like wiggle my face and try and wiggle like the blindfolds down?
I wonder what check that would be. Make a
sleight of face check.
Sleight of face check. No, make a dexterity check. How about that?
Straight up and down dex?
Yeah, just a straight dex save.
Nice. Fingers crossed that this goes well. No.
It's you're not your blindfold was tied particularly taut. So
that's what are the implications of that?
That's weird. I don't like. No, we're not. No.
What? I didn't take it there. I mean,
can I roll a dex check for?
Yeah,
sure.
Blindfold? Absolutely. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Jesus Christ.
Listen here, I forgot.
Did it not send?
No, Did you forget how to do
Is he typing in the wrong one?
12. He got a 12. Okay. So you successfully get your blindfold down.
Okay. I'm gonna get mine off too. Just because I'm tired of being blind. That's a 9.
You don't. You just don't.
Maybe you almost do, but you don't.
So Aura, it is said that being a tiefling, a faun, a half elf, and a
wood elf,
then all of them do have dark vision, so that's something. So you guys can see pretty well.
Okay.
I guess I'll try and wiggle my face as well.
What is this? Face wiggles?
Face wiggle check. With y'all's luck, I was surprised the first roll of this goddamn campaign was in a 1.
6.
Wow, yeah, me too.
But we have had
God, y'all are bad at face wiggling, huh? Maybe the sighted character.
Yeah, get us out of this.
Oh yeah.
Remembers he can see.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You should take a look around before you do anything.
Yeah, we'll do it for strike now. Can I hold on? Actually, first thing is, can I dim the lights with thaumaturgy?
What does thaumaturgy do?
You manifest a minor wonder, a sight of supernatural power within range. The one I want to do is you cause flames to flicker brighter, dimmer, or change color for 1 minute.
Can you make them? Is it say you can turn them off?
Dim.
I can
dim or flicker.
Okay, so you dim the lights, and now you guys are in super dim light. So you can see or you can see that the guards are human, so they don't have really good dark vision. So maybe they'll be a little impaired by that.
How do they just feel about this light? How do they feel about us kicking around in this cell right now?
I think they just think you're crazy prisoners. But I think one of them bangs his spear against the wall and says, "Stop you wiggling in there."
What was that? That's Astrid with a gag in her mouth.
Oh,
that's so good.
I mean, it makes sense. That was actually really good.
Good joke.
Can you please get me out of this? Get me out of this,
yeah,
help.
Can I use my?
You can't say that.
To hook on.
I didn't say it. I'm saying it to Carlos.
You want to do what?
Who are you rolling to?
Am I rolling?
You have no feet or hands.
He can
They
stand.
stole my feet.
to the pain.
What is Aura doing?
I roll over to Astrid and I try to use my horns to hook onto the side of the. What would that be?
What? Oh, you want to try to cut the binds with your horn?
Yeah. The hand bindings.
The hand bindings.
Sure.
Do you think horns would be sharper?
Yeah.
Get me out.
That's pretty good. Make a dexterity check. This would be a precise thing, but you can Yeah. You kind of like headbutt Fiona a little bit, and you cut off her binding. So now Fiona has hands.
Fiona or Astrid?
It's telling
Wait,
me.
did you say Astrid or Fiona?
Astrid.
Oh, sorry. So Astrid has hands now.
Okay, good. First thing, I'm gonna get this fucking gag out of my mouth. I just like wrench it over my teeth and wear it on my neck.
You definitely untie all your bindings.
Okay, great. I'm free. Finally, after 10,000 years, I'm free. Time to conquer Earth. No.
Jesus Christ.
She's gonna untie Aura.
Okay.
Then Varis.
Do the guards like notice anything while we're untying?
I think they're just like very make a stealth check, Astrid.
Oh, here comes, folks. The first natural one.
It's a 13.
So you got 15. Yeah. I think you stealthily do this. Maybe they're a little distracted, whether they can't really see. Maybe they're investigating this torch that suddenly went dim. Anyway, no, you untie everyone, and now everyone has all of their senses and their appendages unbound.
Right, now what do we see in the cell?
Is there anything else that we haven't seen?
You see the two guards. They're holding spears. Not really armored. They're just wearing like some scraps.
Some shitty bandits.
Yeah, some like shitty bandits. Exactly. You could probably say like level 3 bandits. By the way, as far as some tabletop goes, we are starting out at level 3 in D&D 5e instead of level 1. I believe Fiona has 2 levels of fighter and 1 level of bard right now. Aura has 3 levels of paladin. Astrid has 1 level of sorcerer, 2 levels of warlock. And it's harder for me here. Varis has 2 levels of druid and 1 level of monk. Is that right, or the other way around?
You got it.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Astrid is very embarrassed, like looking at these shitty bandits. She's like, how the hell did we get captured by them?
All right, you managed to say that pretty under your breath, that stealth check. So you see these 2 guards right here. On the other side, you also see a halfling man with no shoes on, but he's wearing a big black trench coat. And he's just kind of like playing with his like thumbs.
Is he bound?
He is not, actually.
Okay, let's. What do you say? We just get the hell out of here. Anyone have any other ideas?
This is where Sean fucks up his voice.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. What's gonna happen?
Oh, so the campaign we did before this is just like a for fun campaign. Sean had a character named Britt, who was a skeleton wizard. And can you just give the lovely listeners a taste of Britt's character voice?
Oh God, what should I even say?
Just say like, "Hey, Britt here. Time to magic."
Hey, Britt here. Time to do a little bit of magic.
It was the worst. It was the worst, but so good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have these 2 guards in front of you and this guy on the other end, and there's actually a staircase leading upstairs out of this dungeon-like area. What do you do?
Do the guards have keys on them, or are the keys on the wall? Do they just not have keys?
The guards do have. You actually do see a key ring on their belt loop.
Okay.
I
think we need to get there. I'm gonna whisper this. I can't whisper this voice.
It's like a little fantasy carabiner.
We need to get the keys off of that guard and then get them out of here. Preferably without waking the night watch. Good.
It's Game of Thrones. How do you know what time it is?
Just a general sense of things.
On a dungeon, mate. Alright, so how do we get the keys off of them over there? We're in a cage, if you haven't noticed.
We could get them to come in here. We're all unbound. They might come in just to try and find out how that happened.
Hey! Astrid calls to the guards.
Okay,
yeah, I did it.
They turn around and say, Hey, what are you doing there? How did you get your bindings off?
Hey, we're not gagged anymore. What are you gonna do about it?
Someone ought to teach you idiots how to tie better knots. I could do that if you let me out. I can teach you how to tie a really good knot. Like 10 out of 10 knot.
He make a persuasion check.
Hello?
Maybe he's really... Hello?
Did I cut out?
That's a 21.
You weren't talking.
I was talking as
Then you must have cut out.
Because I was trying to tell you desperately that I have mage hand.
Well, you know who else has mage hand? Astrid, and it's called getting men to do what you want.
Jesus Christ. You rolled so Astrid rolled a 21.
Not natural, obviously.
Not natural. I think, yes, a natural 21 on a 20-sided
dice. On a 20-sided dice.
So, oh jeez. I think this guard is like, you know what? I kind of do want to learn how to tie some knots. I think that'd be better for our image. Like I think that would like widen my skill set and allow me to be the best version of me I can be. Yeah. How about you come on out and you teach me some knots?
What's your name? What's your name? Just so I know.
My name is
my name.
Bartholomew.
Okay, Bartholomew. What's your friend's name? Get him over here too.
Yeah. Sam, come here. And Sam comes over and he says, What are you doing? What is happening? And Bartholomew says, this little lady's gonna teach us how to tie knots. Isn't that great?
Hi, I'm Astrid.
And Sam says, what do you know about knot tying?
Oh, let me tell you.
Can I mage hand them while they're distracted?
Sure. Make a... What would this be? I guess a sleight of hand. Sleight of hand with advantage since they're distracted. 16. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna roll again just in case.
Oh, right, you have advantage.
Just in case it had 20.
Just in case it had 20.
Come on.
A 19. Almost a nat 20. Okay. So, but a 21 in total. So 21, yeah, you definitely snagged them keys off of Bartholomew very, very stealthily, very quickly.
Bart, can I call you Bart?
You know what? I think you can. I think we've gotten to that stage in our relationship.
Okay. You can call me Astrid. Still.
Oh, Astrid, it's a pleasure to meet you. So, and Fiona has the keys at this point.
Do you have any rope?
Where do we? How are we gonna start this knot tying adventure?
First, you have to give me some rope.
Yeah, I got some rope right here.
I take the rope.
You have rope.
Now, extend your hands towards me, as if I was gonna put some handcuffs on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You too, okay, Sam. You too.
So is he reaching his hands through the bars?
Make a deception check.
That's a
nope.
He says, no. I see what you're doing there. I'm gonna have to not.
What am I doing exactly?
You trying to tie me up into the cage. I see what you're doing.
No. I'm literally trying to teach you how to tie a knot.
Hey,
I promise I'm not going to tie you to the cage. Look at me. Look in my eyes. Do I look like the kind of person who would lie to you?
Listen, I know that we're friends, but like I still have a job to do.
I understand.
Can Fiona scoot closer to Aura?
Yeah.
So Fiona's gonna scoot over and be like, "Okay, I think it's time for Plan B."
This is Plan. I'm stalling.
I think we're still on Plan A.
Get him. This is Plan A. Get him. I'm stalling.
Right,
get him.
Time for Plan D.
So are they standing by the door or by the side of the cage?
By the side. They're right next to the cage, right in front of the cage.
Yeah. Get out.
Fiona,
push him in.
Okay.
Fiona has minor illusion, and Aura has thaumaturgy. So I can create a sound, and Aura can create a shake and make it sound like an explosion happened.
Okay.
How's that sound?
What are you gonna do with thaumaturgy?
The tremors?
Yeah, tremors.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Make it believable.
So So you, as Astrid is distracting these two guards, you see, and cantrips, I guess, don't need a focus, as far as I know. So you see, we see Aura and Fiona like saying some incantation under their breath as you hear this rumble, and as you feel this rumble, and like dust and dirt is like falling from the ceiling. Oh, excuse me. And you hear a big explosion coming from outside the building.
Or what sounds like it's coming.
It sounds like an explosion. Yes, it's and the two guards, Sam and Bartholomew, they turn around and they say, "What was that?" And then Sam
you
says,
guys better check that out. That sounds pretty bad.
Sam says, "We gotta go check that out." And they run up the stairs and they get out of the cell, or they get out of the dungeon area. And they don't notice that the keys were gone.
Right. Fiona twirls the keys, and
wow, they were
like
stupid. That was like so easy that I feel even worse about getting captured now.
Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay,
so Fiona pops the cell.
What about him? Yeah, wasn't Astrid already outside? Wasn't Astrid already outside the cell?
No.
No, you were just like you were just talking.
Oh, they just came to the cell. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that they were gonna reach their hands through the bars, and you were gonna tie both on the opposite side of the bars, so they were and couldn't get their hands out.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Which would have been a really good meme.
So what do you guys do now?
Well, I guess we talk to our neighbor. And
is the guy next door bound?
He
gagged or whatever.
He's tied at the hands, but he's not blinded or gagged or tied at the feet.
All right. I guess Fiona walks over and is like, "Hey, you ready to leave?"
Okay, hold on a second.
The Hobbit man says, "You want to let me out?"
Yeah. Do we want to let him out?
Well, why are you here?
We got tied up for stupid shit, I'm sure. Why not let him free?
He says, why were you guys tied out?
Why were you tied up?
Why were you tied up?
Why were
I
you
asked you
tied
first.
Up? Well, we're the ones with the power.
We're not. So
all right, fair enough. I was just minding my own business. Walking along, selling my wares. But then these guys came along and they snatched me up when I wasn't looking, and I got captured. I'm probably in the Hobbit slave trade now.
Insight check.
Sure. You want to tell if he's lying?
Yeah,
20 plus 1? Question mark.
Plus 0. This is natural.
All right. 11.
You can't tell one way or another, but this individual does look a little.
17.
He's not lying.
Okay.
So, I would appreciate it if you let me out. I could make it.
How much would you appreciate it?
Oh, I have a. If you let me get my my wares from upstairs, I might. Hey, that rhymed. I might be able to hook you up with certain elements of shadiness, if you will.
All right.
You know what? Sure. Why the hell not? Fiona's gonna crouch down to his eye level and be like, "However, betray us, and as soon as I find my spear, it's going someplace you won't want it to."
Jesus Christ! I can't think of a place that I would like to have a spear.
Good answer. Fiona.
Maybe like on a wall at my house. If it's like a nice spear, if it has maybe some sentimental value. But as far as my body, no, it doesn't. I can't. Maybe for gauges. Anyway,
he's out at this point, right?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's out of this point.
All right, I'm walking away from him while he's talking and rambling.
He tips a invisible hat to you and says, "The name's Zach, by the way, Shady Zach. That's what my friends call me."
No, you can't trust a person named Shady Zach.
I disagree.
How do you get a name? Is that a birth name?
It's a nickname given to me by my comrades, if you will. He's actually wearing on his coat is a little let's see, it is a crest, like a little insignia of a fox with a bow and arrow behind it.
History check, anyone?
Okay. Yeah, Astrid might know something.
I don't.
I think that's a -1 for me.
Same. I have no brain.
I have no clue.
Oh,
I got 11.
So with an 11 with an 11 at from Fiona, you know that this insignia is from a group of people known as the Lost Boys, and you have heard that name and you have seen that symbol before, but you don't really know what they do.
All right, good talk.
But they are called but it's for a group known as the Lost Boys. Okay, so
Fiona
you guys
just
walk up.
Oh, it's good. She sees the symbol, kind of nods, and is like, "All right, I can trust that."
Okay. So you guys go upstairs, up the stairs, and you're up in.
I just want to say, no matter how we're walking, I'm keeping Shady Zach ahead of me at all times.
Fair enough. Oh, sorry. Tired little baby. Anyway, so you guys walk up the stairs into this like main common area. There aren't actually any people outside because they're all investigating this illusory explosion that they heard.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. So they're all outside investigating. You do, however, see a couple tables, a couple like half-filled or empty flagons of ale. And you see 2 staircases on either side rising upward behind you to a second level. And you see a main exit.
I guess we go upstairs because we still don't have our shit.
I agree.
Agreed?
Up the stairs we go.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys go up these stairs and you see a couple things. You see a ladder with a trapdoor on the top of it. You see a latched door on the top on the ceiling. You see you see a door on the left in front of you and a door on the right in front of you.
Who's best at sneaking out of us? Who's the stealthiest?
Probably you.
Who's our sneaky?
It's definitely Varis.
Who has the highest dexterity?
All right,
Varis.
+3. I'm gonna just kind of peek around the corner, like just kind of peek through the keyholes, and then actually, yeah, can I just peek through the keyholes?
I can do some sick flips.
Same.
Can we investigate, or
how about you roll an investigation check on them keyholes, or a perception check, a keyhole based perception check?
Somebody else, because I am blind.
You're not. You're +5.
Oh, it's a perception check. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an investigation.
No. Got them good eyes.
You got them druid eyes.
I do not.
Yeah, that's a nat 1.
What keyhole?
That's a critical fail.
I put the keyhole between my eyes.
I think you bring your eye down to like look at it, but you just like jab your eye with the knob, the door, and now you have a black eye. Nice job. With
Fiona doesn't do much better.
Now,
with a 9,
now when someone asks you what happens, you literally did fall and hit the door.
With an 11, Aura sees in this keyhole. Not much because it's a little hard to look through, but you do see a fire, like a fireplace. But that's all you really see.
Any people?
No people in there.
You see fire.
Hey,
you also can see that it is locked.
Can I knock on both doors? Like one knock on one door, one knock on the other?
Sure.
Just to see if I get any reactions.
You knock on the right door and you don't get any reaction. You knock on the left door and you hear barking, like
good to know.
like barking and growling.
Good to know.
I really hope nobody heard those dogs bark, but cause anyone unlock doors? Hey, Shady Zach, can you unlock these doors without any stuff on you?
You know what? Let me look around. I don't have my equipment on me now, but let me look around and see if I can find something that might be of use, as it were. And Shady Zach goes around and he walks around. But as he's doing this, what do you guys do?
What are the doors made out of?
Wood, metal.
Mahogany.
Hmm.
It's
Mahogany.
mahogany.
Are there any torches?
There are a couple torches around the area.
Can I light the locked door on fire?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I was having the same idea, but with the campfire.
Yes,
like,
you,
the fireplace inside.
You take the a
I
torch
realize
off
it's
the
not
wall.
going to burn instantaneously, but still.
You take a torch off the wall. You take a torch off the wall, and you burn this wooden door down, and it starts to catch fire. And then Shady Zach says, a couple minutes pass, and Shady Zach says, "Hey guys, I actually did find a set of these tools over here. I think we're."
Yeah, but at that point, I'm.
The door is still. It's the door is on fire. It
Yeah,
probably
he
isn't
says
burning
that.
at this point.
He sees the burning door, and he says, okay, you know what? I guess that does work too. And then what?
I'm gonna use control flames just to engulf the whole door because I can do that.
Wait, do you have your focus?
That's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Okay, then never
So
mind.
the door catches fire and it starts to weaken, and after a minute or two, it does burn down. There's still fire in the archway, but you guys managed to walk through it pretty well.
I'll just put out the flames.
Especially Aura, who has fire resist. So you guys walk into this other building. I mean, the rest of the building's stone, so I guess it doesn't spread. But you guys walk into this next building, or the next room. There's a fireplace with a big moose head on the top of it, and there's a nice looking bed. There's a desk with a paper and quill, and there is a rather large chest.
Is there anything?
Or a couple of large chests.
Is there anything Is there anything? Oh, go ahead.
Is the chest locked?
No, it's not actually.
Good. I don't want you guys to burn the chest down.
Yeah, because there's stuff's probably in there. Was there anything being written on the
what?
The paper with the quills? Was there anything being written, or is it just a fresh piece?
No, it's just a couple pieces of papers. But you do see an envelope that is sealed on
do I recognize the seal?
No, it's just a normal, just like a plain wax seal.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna read it yet, but I'm gonna take it.
Okay, you take this letter.
I want to open that chest.
Okay, you open the chest, and then it has all of your equipment back. So,
nice.
Yes, Fiona has her spear and bow.
Fiona gives her spear a little kiss.
Aura has his longsword and shield, and Astrid has her all of your arcane focuses. Can you all cast spells?
I think
we all can to some degree.
Spells. Jesus Christ.
We're all magic.
You're all magic in some sort. Anyway, we should think about like hybrid class names for you guys.
I already have one.
Yeah, I think
What is it? What is it?
Vessel.
Ooh, that's good.
Vessel.
That's very good. What would be a good name for a bard fighter?
Fighter.
Entertainer, dancer, whatever.
I've got one, but it's bad.
Blade dancer would be pretty good.
What is it?
But it's bad.
What is it?
It's so bad I don't even want to say it.
No, now you have to say it. That's the rule.
I can't. I can't say it. It's just so disrespectful and weird.
Say it. We'll edit it out.
Because Fiona is a bard and uses a spear. It's a pole dancer.
It's very good.
That's bad.
So you guys,
I can appreciate the joke.
You guys get all of your you all get all of your equipment back, and you have all of your equipment back. So what do you do now?
First off,
Shady Zach gets a couple of a bag of stuff that he owned as well.
Suit up montage.
All right.
Suit up montage, shopping montage.
Zipper zip and.
So I think.
What's a zipper?
Fiona's gonna be like, think it's time to go.
I would say so. Yes, they won't be distracted by that fake explosion for long.
They might be distracted by the burning doors.
Or will they?
really stupid.
So you guys get going. You're outside in the little balcony area. There is the barky door to the side of you. There is the lounge area or the common area in the center with the main exit, and there is the ladder leading up to the tower. What do you do?
Ladder.
Do we open this wolf door?
Hey, Zach, you want to open that door? I want to see if these wolves are doing all right.
This is a bad plan.
Oh, man.
Zach, don't open the door.
Zach? Can you open the door for me, bud?
Me. You know what? I can. That is something that I can do.
Wait, is wolf door locked?
Yeah.
He walks over and he turns the door because it was unlocked.
Wow, you are really good at unlocking things.
Yeah. I'm pretty good. It is my trade.
That was honestly like impressive. Anyway, I'm gonna walk in the room and check. Like, there's dogs in here, right?
There are 3 wolves tied up to chain posts in here.
That
bark at you and charge.
Wolves
at
don't
you
bark.
Without they're chained.
Growl at you as you enter.
Can I animal handling and like from outside of their where they can bite me range?
They wolves, huh? What are you trying to accomplish with this animal handling check?
To soothe them, to like calm them down.
Soothe them. It would have to be pretty high, but let's see.
It's a 21.
21. I think they understand that you aren't there to cause them harm, and that you aren't a threat, and you aren't showing any fear. So yeah. I think they kind of back off, and they're gonna chill.
Is there like food for the dogs in this room?
There is not, but you do find there was a room that kind of had like a stockpile of food on your way up the stairs.
So I could go back to that room and get the food for them.
Yeah, you could. Little retcon of a little kitchen area, kitchenette.
There's nothing else in this room besides dogs and like it's barren.
Pretty much, this is the wolf room.
You want to do that?
There's wolves in here.
Yeah, I'm down to let some dogs out and feed them for some karma.
You want a wolf pet?
I mean, who wouldn't want a wolf pet?
Break in that sweet karma.
Yeah, I'm gonna say to the wolves, hey, if you guys chill here.
They can't speak common.
They're fucking wolves. They have to be tamed somehow. I don't know they can't speak common. I'm going to talk to them because I've talked to dogs before.
Fair enough, but they're not going to understand you.
I don't give a shit. I'm talking to these stupid dogs that can't understand.
What do you say, garbage boy?
If you guys chill here, I'll get you some fucking food, and then...
They recognize the word food, and they start getting excited.
And then I'm going to, once I see they're excited, I'm going to just take a quick... sneaky walk over to the kitchen.
Okay.
Astrid is keeping her wand in hand, and she's just ready to pop off on anybody who comes up those stairs.
In the kitchen, there is fruit and vegetables, but there's also copious amounts of preserved beef and chicken and pork and venison.
I'm gonna get like a burlap sack worth of like salted beef and other
beef.
Yeah, mostly salted beef.
Can you get Astrid some of those jars or something?
Some jars. Are there jars in the room?
Sure, there's a couple.
Well, would you come with me down here?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'm going with them. With my wand out.
There is some full and broken jars.
Oh.
Of assorted stuff.
Of assorted ichor.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of these icky ichor jars.
Okay, you have a jar of just like this black liquid that may or may not be like some sort of.
It could just be some
sort of ooze.
Okay, got it.
It's just a pickled kale. It's just a jar of pickled kale.
Do you taste it?
No, I'm not gonna taste it. I don't even open it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the meat to the dogs.
Okay, you take this salted beef to these good boys, and they greatly appreciate the meal, and they're pretty chill with you now.
All right, I'm gonna.
You could say that they would accept a pet.
Can I roll another animal handling to give these boys a pet?
Sure, give me a good pet check.
I got a 17 on my pet
17,
check.
Yeah, you give him a solid pet.
So I'm standing amongst these dogs and they're not aggressive.
Yeah, you gave him food and a pet. What else could they need?
Yeah, I guess that's
Freedom.
true.
A bath, water.
Yeah, all of those things. These dogs don't smell great.
Freedom?
I'm gonna try and talk to him again. If I let you guys go, you're not gonna
They don't know how to respond to this. They don't speak your language.
If only we had someone who could speak to wolves.
Yeah, if only.
If only. That would be amazing.
If only someone took the paladin spell, speak with animals.
Oh man, if only.
Wait, what's this? Aura can speak with animals?
Oh
Wow!
shit.
I'm just looking at
Wow.
the character sheet
Cast
and
spells?
what a wonderful thing.
Okay.
Do you wanna talk to some wolves?
Yeah, I cast speak with animals,
Okay.
and I talk to the wolves.
What do you say to them? They get a little antsy when you enter the room, Aura.
I nudge.
I'm gonna
Varis.
scratch him behind the ear and be like, he's fine.
They calm back down.
Yeah, they can't understand, but they can tell that I'm chill with them.
I look to Varis and I'm gonna go like, all right, what are we doing?
I need you to translate for me, because you can speak to them, and I'm their friend now, and I want to make sure that if I let these guys go, they're not going to try and eat you guys.
All right. And so I just repeat it.
What?
He repeats that
I
what he said to the dogs.
Yeah, I repeat what Varis said to me, to the dogs.
Okay,
but
Jesus
if
Christ.
you want me to say it, yo dogs. Yo,
You have
dog.
thick character voice, Carlos. Oh my
That's a
god.
Not only that, but that's your wolf character voice, which is even more impressive.
Yo, dog. Because he's a dog. Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up, my dogs?
Yo, dog. For shizzle.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Kobe.
That's pretty good.
All
That's
right,
pretty good.
just moving on.
I wanna die.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're breaking the DM. Title. Roll credits.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. The name of this podcast should be Carlos Breaks the DM.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be a cowboy.
Oh my
baby.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back in
Talk
the
to
game.
the fucking wolves, you bastard. Talk to the wolves.
I'm like, hey yo, wolves, don't fuck with us.
What?
Make a persuasion check, I guess.
Hey,
They can understand you.
Persuasion
It's pretty
check?
persuasive. It's +5.
17.
Yeah, I mean they're chill. They can understand you, so they're just like, oh, wow, we can actually understand you. Okay, yeah, I guess your friend here's pretty chill.
All right.
Bark.
Tell them
Bark.
tell them we're gonna let them out.
All right. Don't fuck with us. We'll let you out. Don't worry, Holmes. We got you.
Yeah.
We break
Yeah, I
out
guess that's fair.
Alcatraz, whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, Bark.
Bark. All right, bark.
Dog voice.
Yeah, how do we let them out? They're like,
Yeah, I'm gonna-
You undo the chains, and since you've been so nice to them, gave them. I was originally gonna have them attack you, but
Wow,
one
what
of
a
them,
dick.
one of them
God.
licks Sean. One of them licks Varis's face, and the other one has his hand up for a paw pound.
I'm gonna
Fist
pound. I'm gonna pound that fist bump.
Sick.
Hell
They,
yeah.
They trot out of the room, and leave.
Do they
Uh,
pass us?
Yeah, they pass you.
Oh,
You
Fiona
leave
just
them
kind of like
hanging.
looks at him and is like, oh, and
Roll
nods.
initiative.
All right. What do you guys do now?
Well, that was a good deed for the day. Let's get out of here before they come back and we get captured
We
again.
escaped through the window because I have 50 feet of hemp rope.
Jesus Christ. You guys,
The
you mean the ladder?
Yeah, just I don't know. Just
Up
get
the
out.
ladder, my
guys-
boys.
You guys get up the ladder, and
Oh,
you
nice.
you kind of like peek like through the little trap door before you fully go up, and you actually do see a pair of feet on this little like small tower ceiling.
Am I at the top, or who's at the top?
Who went
wants
up
to be at
first?
the top?
Hmm.
And the-
Varis it
first.
is.
Cool. I'm gonna sneak up and see what more I can see without getting the guy to notice me.
Make a stealth check.
Uh-huh.
I'm yawning a lot.
9.
You stumble, and you get up, and the man sees you and says, "Oh, who are you?" And what do you do? I don't think we're gonna have to roll initiative just because it's only one guy and there are 4 of you. But how do you resolve this?
Can I say something from below?
Sure.
Jeffrey, stop messing around. The wolves got free. Tell Scott or whatever the hell his name is up there.
It could be that coincidental that his name is Jeffrey.
Oh wait, what? No, I'm talking about Varis. He's Jeffrey.
Oh, he's Jeffrey.
Wait, but is the guy's name actually Jeffrey?
No. It's Joffrey. Anyway.
Oh,
good. And he mishears and jumps down the ladder because he heard his name called.
And he rules a kingdom and really shittily. Anyway. So, topical Game of Thrones reference there, everyone.
Man.
Anyway, so what are you doing?
I'm saying, would you hurry up and tell him that the wolves got free up there? We can't stand around here all day.
The Joffster says, wait, the wolves got free? Wait, who are you?
I'm the new wolf handler, and all your fucking wolves got free.
Make a deception check.
I got in here.
No, why didn't I say it? No.
I have a +1 to deceiving people.
Make a deception check.
But Astrid's like a
It's
fucking
14.
liar.
That's believable, but he's gonna. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and back down the ladder, and I'll go and check it out.
Well, I'll hold watch while you check out the wolves. I'm just
before that happens.
And he says,
I tell.
Oh, what?
I tell Zach to go stow away in the little kitchenette or whatever.
Jesus Christ.
What
Okay,
about
Zach.
the rest of us?
Are we on the
we're
ladder?
fine.
Let's resolve what's happening with Varis. So he says, yeah, okay, come on up here, and he gives you his hand.
And I take his hand and climb up to the top.
Okay, you are at the top of this boy.
What's up at the top of the tower?
There is a telescope that's mounted to the floor. You can see all of the bandit company still investigating where this explosion might have come from, but they're kind of at the end of their trail.
And
you see a zip line that leads down this tower and into the forest.
Nice.
And a couple of little handhold zipline things.
Okay. Hey, Astrid, help me keep watch. You know,
that's not my name. My name's Veronica.
Veronica, that's what I said the first time. Come help me keep watch. You know my eyes aren't good anymore in my old age.
But
it's a shit lie, but
okay. Make another deception check.
Jesus Christ! Here comes the nat 1, folks.
There it is, a nat 20.
That's a natural 20. He says, "Oh, excuse me, miss. Please go right up ahead." And he gives you his hand as well.
I give him a wink. How strong is this wink?
Roll for it. Roll for this wink. Roll a wink check.
Oh my god.
What is that? What even is that?
A D20.
Oh, it's a 15.
It's an alright wink. It's a pretty good wink. 15. Alright, you, Astrid, and Varis are now both atop this tower. What do you do?
Yeah, you should.
He's starting to make his way down. He's reaching for the trapdoor, opening it for him.
Yeah, you should really check out those wolves. We have 2 more friends down there. They're we're new. We're from the South Camp. Yeah, it's really weird.
Bluff out the wazoo. Anyway, he says, "I'll sure to do that. I have to go check out the wolf." And he opens the trapdoor and is walking down. But in doing that, he sees Aura and Fiona and he says, Wait, what is this? Who are you guys?
I told you we're from the South Camp.
Yeah, we just said that.
No,
were you listening?
You
see him tempted because he's seeing these other people. Okay, whatever.
No, we said
you rolled.
We had 2 more friends down there.
Yeah.
You rolled that 20. You rolled a natural 20 on deception. he said he retconned that. He says, "Okay, I'll be on my way now," and he walks down and leaves. I guess because he just believes you guys. He just super believes you.
We're very believable. We have very.
Alright, so when he gets to the end of this, like around the corner, or does he just go into the wolf room?
Yeah, we need to leave.
Yeah.
We need to leave.
Do we just all go up the ladder?
Yeah, before he sees the burned down door.
Yeah, let's go up the ladder. Let's just book it.
Time
Book
to
it,
go.
Dano.
Let's dip.
Let's run like we stole from Payless.
Alright.
I just cut out.
Oh,
Nice.
welcome back.
Yeah, he says, "Oh, damn it, the wolves are gone."
We told you. We literally told you that.
They were downstairs last I saw them.
He runs off and tries to look for him. You guys are all on top of this tower. What do you do?
I'm taking that. Taking that telescope.
Fiona's gonna like nudge
I
Aura
mean,
and
it's
be
mounted to the floor.
Hey, Aura, can you break the mount for me?
All right, I tried.
Just so I can take the telescope part.
I'm gonna try to break them out.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking strength.
16. It's pretty sturdy. But you detach the telescope from the thing, and you now have you now have a it's like a two-handed telescope.
That's cool. I'll manage to put it in my backpack somehow.
Okay.
Fiona's gonna walk over to Aura and be like, hey, you wanna make another explosion? Just cause.
Oh,
hey, what do you guys do with this zip line here, huh?
Wait.
First, we're making an explosion.
I'm gonna inspect the zip line with my telescope.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, what?
What inspect it with my telescope.
Inspect what? The zip line?
The zip line.
Where it goes.
It's made with very nice microfiber. Like, what do you want?
I'm gonna go down this. I'm going down the zip line.
Hell yeah.
All right, we do another sensory explosion.
All right, then you do another explosion on the other side of the, and the guards go running and try to figure it out.
I'm gonna zipline like as the explosion's happening, so
and
I can feel like I'm running from it.
You hear one of the guys says, "Oh, one of the guards said, another one." Anyway,
another one.
I'm gonna go down the zip line like as the explosion's going off, so I can feel like cool guys don't look at explosions, even though.
There's actually no explosion. Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, you guys you all start like going down the zip line with the feeling of an explosion behind you, but no, and you all soar into the forest. You hit a couple trees, like a couple of the brush, like the leaves, but you guys all make do. Congratulations, you have exited this bandit encampment, and you are now all free with your equipment back. You all land, and Shady Zach says, "Wow, that was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, that whole zip line, wow, that was pretty great. Well, listen, I got a split. If you take this as payment," and he hands you all 5 gold pieces.
Because Astrid was definitely about to get on his ass and say, "Hey."
He hands you a little bit of money.
Some gold
no, not gold. 5 silver pieces, not gold pieces.
Oh, what a shitty.
Oh yeah, gold is a commodity.
Fuck him.
Anyway.
So is freedom.
So Jesus Christ. It's all he had on him, as far as you know. Anyway, thank you for your help. I do have to go now. I have business to attend to back in Brave. And
we were going to Brave, I think.
You all know. I should have mentioned this before. You all know that Brave is the capital of Rodinia, which is the kingdom that you are all in right now. As you all learned in history class. But yeah, it's a really big city. And that's where we will end the first episode of We Break the DM. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We've never done anything like this before, so it's a learning process for us. But
it's gonna be trash.
It's gonna be a big learning curve.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how broken would you say you are right now?
Oh, I'm pretty sturdy so far. You guys are gonna have to do better than that.
It's gonna take a whole season to break the DM.
Anyway, so I hope everyone enjoyed. We will try to put one of these up once a week and try to get a little bit of a groove going. So anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.